Did you know that almost 97% of women report hating their bodies at some point in their lives? I think that is totally insanity, but it is a reality, and I think it's probably not shocking to anyone of us here because we're ladies, and we all know that it's a thing that most of us struggle with. So today I'm going to be talking about how to enjoy intimacy when you don't love your body, because when you're being intimate, you're being naked, and all your flabby little fun bits are flabbing all over the place. And it's hard. It can be really, really challenging. So I am going to today give you 3 permissions that I hope you write down somewhere, you refer back to again and again, because this is a lifelong challenge. If you struggle with body image, not feeling very confident, feeling kind of anxious about maybe some weight gain or some parts of you. I have this skin condition that's kind of been bothering me because it's getting worse in the summer. So that, like when I see that around, I can kind of feel a little bit worried, or I've gained a little weight, or I don't love my white skin. I mean, I could go on and on, but I really want this to be a place where it's okay to be messy, and for this to be a process, and for you to just kind of learn and grow as we go along. So here are the 3 quick permissions. Permission number 1 seems a little bit counterintuitive, but it's not. Permission to not love your body. Just permission. You don't have to love it. You can, like myself, have challenges with it. Not super excited about my thighs, not super excited about my fingers, but there are some things I really like about my body. So permission first, just a blanket statement not to love every part of your body, but then there might be some parts that you really like. So permission to like those things too and be okay with that. I really like my face. I really like my collarbone area. I really like my stomach, my boobs. Can I say that? Why not? I like those things about myself. My smile, ding, my ears, my eyelashes, we can like those things. So I like to use the analogy of a good friend. If you have a good friend, you're gonna like some parts of her and you like to hang out with her, but she's gonna have some annoying traits that you struggle a little bit with. So it's okay to not love every single part of her, and it's okay at this point, if that's where you're at, not to like her at all. That's okay. We really have to have compassion with ourselves, because the world is telling us on a consistent basis, multiple times during the day, through multiple different avenues, that we're inadequate. The way we look, how much weight we are, the color of our skin, the way our hair is inadequate. And so let's just be kind to ourselves, that it's really hard to love your body in this world. And we may never get there, and that's totally fine. So permission number 1 is to not love your body. Permission number 2 is permission to have whatever you need in the sexual experience to feel comfortable. Anything you need at all. You need the lights down low, you got it. You need to wear clothes, it's all yours. I mean, a robe or a t-shirt or a tank top or something soft and cottony and delicious. It's yours. You want to put a blanket on you and walk around with a sheet? You got it. Whatever you need to feel comfortable, you have it. You don't have to push yourself to be fine with being all out there. Your husband will be okay without seeing you naked, or seeing you in lingerie, or seeing you displayed. Whatever you need to feel comfortable, you got it. Permission number 3, permission to aim for pleasure rather than performance. We're used to seeing sex from a performance standpoint, because we don't actually see real people have sex and actually enjoy it, and their aim isn't unity and connection and intimacy and pleasure. Their aim is that it looks good for a camera. So it's all about angles, it's all about lighting, it's all about nothing to do with the human experience. And that's what we're seeing on the big screens when we go into the theaters or binge watch our Netflix shows. It's not about pleasure. So we're not actually used to seeing women in their pleasure. And women who are in their pleasure look and sound very different than TV sex and movie sex. I can testify to this. So really, I want you to go for how it feels rather than how it looks. And in that way, your focus now is, does this feel good? If it doesn't, what do I need to adjust? What do I need to express? What do I need to fix? What do I need to wear? What do I need to smell? What do I need to be looking at? Because a clean room is pleasure. Let's just be real about that. So here are your 3 permissions. Permission to not love your body, permission to have whatever you need to feel comfortable, even if that's turning the lights off, even that's the crawling under the blankets, even that's if you never want your husband to see you naked, you got it. Whatever you need to feel comfortable, you got it. Lastly, permission to aim for pleasure rather than performance. Go for how it feels, not for how it looks. So again, like I said in the beginning, this is going to be a lifelong journey. We're inundated by media messages all the time, as I mentioned before, and that's not going away anytime soon. I think the more we become empowered and the more we give ourselves permission to just do whatever we need to do, then that's what I think is going to change the world, one little step at a time. And we're all in this together. Again, remember the stat that I showed or told you in the beginning, 97% of women report really disliking their bodies at some point in their lives. So clearly you are not alone. We got you. We're in this together. And I hope that was helpful for you. Be gentle on yourself and give yourself just some permission. Just some permission. I'll talk to you next time.